So we're here in Coyoacan Park, and the whole neighborhood, it's not just the park, the whole neighborhood, it's pretty touristy. It's an old part of town, but it's beautiful, and it's all shops and balloons and tourists now, but there's some great food, and if you're looking for a place to go for a neighborhood to come hang out in, come hang out in Coyoacan for a while.
Yeah, How we got to Coyoacan was by taking the Churi bus, which we absolutely loved at the Churi bus. So we jumped on in Zocala with the red line and then took it over to stop 14, which is where we caught the green line going to Coyoacan. The cool thing about Coyoacan is it is an actual neighborhood. It has Coyoacan Park and it has the Frida Museum, which we highly recommend going to. We did not have a chance to go there because they were sold out every day. So get your tickets early, get in line early. The one thing to note about taking the Churi bus green line is it does take 2 hours to get there, so make sure you give yourself plenty of time to ride the Churi bus. Your other option would be to take a tour that actually stops at the Frida Museum, the Coyoacan Park, and Ochimilco. Ochimilco, we had a few problems with trying to do it on our own, so I do highly recommend the tour. If you did not see our Ochimilco flop, check out that video and don't do what we did.
One of the coolest things to do in Coyoacan is go to the Frida Kahlo Museum. Frida, if you don't know who she is, very important to Mexico. She actually has a piece called The Frame that is it's in the Louvre in Paris, France. It's the first piece of art from any Mexican to be held there. She was married to Diego Rivera, who is probably the most famous artist in Mexican history. In fact, if you go to the National Palace, all the murals were done by him. They married in 1929, got divorced in 1939, were remarried again a year later. But as Frida was born and had polio as a kid, so she had a lot of disabilities growing up, but it didn't stop her. She wanted to follow science, and then she was in a bus accident. She ended up having 30 surgeries, and after she met Diego, and they were part of the Mexican Communist Party, she began painting more as the pain from these operations were gathering. So she was considered a surrealist, but she painted a lot of self-portraits. They had a tumultuous relationship. There was sex, drugs, I don't know about rock and roll, but there was certainly pain and painting, a lot of extramarital affairs on both sides. And as time has gone on, her paintings become more and more famous. And in the 21st century, she's really kind of, Frida mania has kind of taken over the world and Mexico. And now the museum has lines, and you have to get your tickets ahead of time or you won't get through there. But she's definitely considered one of the first women of Mexico, one of the greatest painters of all time from Mexico, and certainly the most famous female painter in Mexican history.
Hi guys, we just want to take a quick second out of this video to thank Debbie Knapp for supporting us on Buy Me a Coffee.
Again, thank you very much. We couldn't do it without you. We really appreciate Debbie and everybody else who's helped us out. If you want to help us out, you can too. It's just a simple click. But it's very much appreciated because it just kind of shows you care, and we just love that.
The fact that you guys are liking us and our videos enough to support us means the world to us. We really, really, really could not do this without you guys and your support.
Thank you very much.
If you guys are looking for food while you're in Coyoacan, check out this street down here. Wonderful food. Yeah, we're gonna go check out the food right now.
I'm hungry.
What'd you get?
Suadero tacos, one of my favorites. They're made with little bits of meat that I'd probably rather not say what's in them, but they chop them. It actually gets cooked in a vat, think like a metal sombrero looking thing almost. But it has all the fat drippings and some oil and seasonings and chilies in there. And it just kind of all gets basted in there throughout it. And then when you're ready to order it, they take it out, chop it up into smaller pieces. Throw a little onion, a little cilantro, on a handmade tortilla shell, and they are fabulous.
Tacos ague.
Tacos ague. Perfect. And what did you get today?
Today's suadero gorditas. 3 of them for 60 pesos.
Nice.
Yeah, they're yummy. I love street food. It's so good.
You know, another thing about Mexico City is the elevation here is extremely high. People are about Denver, Colorado being the mile-high city, and it is. It's 5,280 feet above sea level. Mexico City, way above that, 7,349 feet above sea level. So, if you didn't see me out jogging this morning like I normally would, that would be the reason, is because my lungs haven't quite acclimated.
Also, the temperature is different than the Caribbean side. It gets a little chilly at night, so bring a jacket.
Yes. But yeah, I've never worn anything but sandals, but here I actually had a windbreaker on the last couple evenings. So.
Mercado Artisanal Mexicano. Let's go check it out. Find anything you like, baby?
I've seen most of it before, but it never gets old to walk through. It's always fun.
Okay, so Coyoacan was pretty interesting and fun. If you guys have the time, you should maybe take the trip out here and check it out. You could definitely spend a couple hours out here.
Oh, for sure. And they got some great food.